E aí, pessoal, aqui quem fala é o Euler. Estamos de volta para a 43ª live de Kingdom Come Deliverance. Finalmente, é muita live, né? Mas vale cada segundo esse jogo. Eu, como sempre, apaixonado por Kingdom Come Deliverance. Já estou planejando uma futura gameplay no modo extremo pra gente poder jogar e se divertir mais um pouco. Obviamente que o modo extremo é um pouco mais preocupante. Mas a gente conseguiu no primeiro, eu acredito que a gente conseguiu no segundo também, né? E hoje a gameplay é mais voltada para DLC, mas obviamente que se não conseguirmos concluí-la, a gente vai deixar para uma próxima live, que provavelmente será amanhã, porque a DLC é bem extensa, né? Tem até 6 horas, se eu não me engano, de duração essa última. E a gente vai só concluir uma missãozinha aqui a princípio. Lembrando que logo após terminarmos Kingdom Come Deliverance, a gente vai jogar The Witcher 3. A gente tinha uma última missão pra cumprir aqui, não tinha? Ingredientes para Bushek. Resolva o enigma. E agora? Como que eu vou achar esses ingredientes, cara? A gente tinha pegado um item especial aqui. Enigma estranho. Se Pedro eu fosse, contemplaria as torres sagradas, ao menos tantas quantas tem planetas, o mestre da arte. Então descairia a oeste, onde encerraria minha jornada ao lugar dos suplicantes, onde meu salvador guarda meu salvador guarda seu uma igreja, talvez, São Pedro. A oeste? A oeste. Mas eu não tô vendo torres por aqui.
Watch where you're riding, asshole!
Caramba. Abriu o meu.
Car! Good dog, Mutt. Show me.
Que, Matt? Tá me mostrando.
Here you go. Take it.
Pregos. Tô me lembrando Skalitz. Como ficou no caso, né? Como é? sei o que o Matt tá me mostrando. Vou voltar pra aqui. Não entendi muito bem o enigma. Fala sobre torres e quando eu ver as torres ir para o oeste. É o que eu entendi, né? Agora onde eu deixei meu cavalo? Um túmulo aqui. Será que é isso que o cachorro tava mostrando? Brocha. Cadê meu cavalo, cara? Já tem alguma coisinha de São Pedro aqui?
Go! Whoa! Whoa!
Podemos ficar isso.
Go!
Umas coisinhas difíceis, mas eu acho que eu vou. Se eu não encontrar agora, eu vou pra DLC. E aí a gente deixa pra próxima live.
Quick!
Eita, aqui, como você tá, meu querido? Hoje estamos bons. Olha, tem torres, ó. Deixa eu ler de novo. Se Pedro fosse, contemplaria as torres sagradas, ao menos tantas quantas tem planetas o mestre da arte. Depois cairia a oeste, onde encerraria minha jornada. Opa, oeste, pra lá, lá. Observado. Por que que eu tô sendo observado? Por que que eu tô sendo ameaçado de ser preso? Entendi. Pera, coisa errada. Tô com um item roubado só. Entendi, só tava com um item roubado. Por que eles estão querendo me prender? Eu vou descer aqui e vou descobrir. Qualquer coisa eu volto o save.
Maybe because I don't think you'll be able to solve my problem. Heartfelt prayer saved the entire massive.
Tem os guardas pra me...
Holy Mary! You're that criminal!
Greetings to you. Greetings. Excuse me.
Entendi. Falou que está demais. Cara, não fala isso não. Ontem aqui ficou das 10 da manhã até as 10 da noite. Uma pessoa botando fogo no quintal, fazendo uma limpeza no quintal. E eles, ao invés de pegar uma caçamba, alguma coisa pra retirar o lixo, não, eles botaram fogo no lixo, velho. Além do calor que tava, ainda tinha um fedor de fumaça insuportável. Os bombeiros, obviamente, não têm obrigação, mas a polícia florestal tem, né? E aí eles não responderam, cara. Um jogando o trabalho pro outro. Os bombeiros falaram, não, é coisa da polícia, liga pra polícia. Trata a polícia florestal. E a polícia florestal, não, é coisa dos bombeiros. E a gente fica aqui como? Não é em Gutenberg que eu tô pra ser preso, ó. É só naquela cidade lá. Entendi, cara. Eu vou voltar. Serviço da guilda, missão. Cara, se eu terminar esse jogo, vocês viu? Eu tô pensando até em fazer uma versão no modo extremo ao vivo dessa vez. Porque esse jogo aqui é muito mais complexo que o Kingdom Come 1, né? Provavelmente não vai ser a mesma facilidade que eu fiz o primeiro. As torres, cara. Não tem torres ali, tem? Deixa eu ver se não, nas outras saídas tem torres. Tem torres ali, hein?
Greeting. Excuse me.
E aí eu vou para oeste. Oeste.
Greetings to you.
Eu até tenho que terminar dois jogos, né? Que é o Atomic Heart e o Devil May Cry 2. O que tá acontecendo? Tá travando, velho? Por quê? Bom, eu vim pra oeste, gente. E aí? Nada aqui. Será que tem alguma coisa... Aqui já não é oeste mais, hein? Posso perder muito tempo aqui não. Será que é pro outro lado? Porque aqui não é oeste, aqui é leste, ó. Será que é isso? Esse aqui é Jesus Cristo, não é São Pedro. Uma, talvez. Aqui é um... Olha, essas prontas.
Looks like the alchemist disappeared, but left his things in his stash. Who knows what happened to him?
Ingredientes. Receitas, personagens. Já tem. Caramba, 6 horas lendo um livro no meio do nada. Como lendo. É real, isso aqui não é São Pedro não, isso aqui é Jesus.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Carregar. Será que alguém ali no negócio me reconheceu com o cavalo? Eu fico pensando no cavalo. Gente, a imagem tá super travando.
Praise the Lord.
Já que para de travar.
Good. Glad to see you, guild brother.
You brother?
I was at the inn, but I didn't find the sorcerer there. It's like he vanished into thin air.
Strange. Did something happen to him?
I think he just escaped through the window. Maybe he was afraid they'd come after him. Who knows? Maybe they got him. There was an awful mess in there, like after a fight, and it reeked of sulfur.
Damn. If they really arrested him and he tells them I helped him?
Well, chin up. I've also got good news for you. I found those alchemical ingredients.
Excellent. I can see Eichner wasn't praising you for nothing. Can I do something for you in return?
I helped you as your friend. I don't want anything for it.
I thought you'd say that, but at least take a share of those ingredients you brought.
You'll find them useful, and once again, thank you for your help. God bless you in your good work.
Você decifrou a charada do alquimista perdido. Decifrei ou só dei sorte? Bom, hora de irmos para a nossa DLC, não é mesmo? Médico da realeza. É bem aqui.
Anything like this in my life.
Por que ele tá aqui dentro?
That's all, sir. He said he'd have to discuss.
Olha o bico aqui, ó. Oitinha, valeu, Frau.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
And you heard his answer.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
I'll just grab a few essentials. All right, then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
Ah, eu não vou conseguir fazer o torneio, né?
I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
Um trampo aí, Frau. Lugar bonito, né?
Father Abbot.
Albert, my friend. Christ be praised. Greetings, Master Albec. I heard you returned from Padua, but truth be told, I didn't expect you. So tell me, what brings you to my doorstep?
Worthy Father, I thank you for the welcome. I've come to ask a favor, but...
Drop the formality, my friend. We've known each other a long time.
Very well. I simply need an audience with King Sigismund. It's about his brother's health.
You can surely request an audience.
I could, but I'd hoped your influence might help make it happen.
Oh, I think you overestimate my influence. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's sword on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albrecht. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense. How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. And as far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father. Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
What are we going to do, Albik?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
Very well.
Thank you, Albrecht, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Só trocar de roupa. Antes que eu acho que essa roupa aqui tá suja. Cara, eu tô sem arma assim.
Of course. Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so. Tell me, Henry, didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
Yes. Although it's not like he tried to hide it much. The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary. Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery isn't in great shape. Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from settlers. And now the monastery has to sell land to pay
I'm
off
sorry.
its debts. And when Sigismund marched on the town with his army, that didn't help matters either. And if plague really did break out, that could be the final nail in the coffin. The abbot might be forced to dissolve the monastery. But let's not jump to conclusions. I want to see the sick with my own eyes before we start worrying about the
Eles já
plague.
estão tão acostumados com os ratos que eles nem se assustam.
It's your bloody fault anyway. Oh, I struck you first, and that should have ended the duel, but no, you just had to...
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him, it's clearly taken a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much. Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character. Unfortunately, not every physician is a good one.
Albek? Albek of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albek. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Scales. I'm here at the command of Sir Peter of Pisek, serving as Albic's aide.
The Lord of Sukdol wouldn't even have let me come here without a proper escort. And I'm the one who's supposed to be stubborn.
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi, gentlemen.
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day. And when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good at all. They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen.
Joachim, you say? Well now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Cara.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blesner. She gets her work assignments from Steward Zdeneg. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough now.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
Coitado do cara. Com condições de falar com ele agora.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What? Why?
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's that got to do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
But this isn't just about you.
Exactly. It's about the souls I help unburden of their sins. And the trust I'd be betraying.
And what about those who never got the chance to confess? What if they catch the sickness and die? Don't their souls matter to you?
It's not that. But I don't know how to help you.
Can't you at least point me in the right direction?
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber.
É a câmera do
Opposite the
abade.
spiral staircase. Here's the key. I think you'll find something there that might help you.
What am I looking for?
That you'll have to find out for yourself.
I understand. I won't pressure you. Get some rest.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask you for something?
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something living to cover up the ever-present stench of decoctions.
I've got a few right here.
May the Lord reward you.
Here they are.
Thank you, lad. Would you put them in the jug for me?
Carias.
They let us out of here. What do you say?
Forget it. Go train with Carl. He won't put up...
Young man, could we borrow you for a moment?
Be well.
Well, we're anything but, and won't be for a while yet.
And it's your fault.
What's going on here?
It's about Slavek not knowing when to stop.
Shut it, Yeshek. And you, young lord, what's your name?
I'm Henry, and I'm no lord.
All right then, Henry. Do you think you could settle this for us?
We were having a training duel. Servant Brother Carl makes sure we don't grow idle here. Well, Slavek thinks he struck me first. I say it was the other way round.
You're looking pretty battered for a training duel.
Yeah, once we get going, it's no laughing matter. We've both got a bit of a temper.
Either way, the fight should have ended the moment I hit you. If it had been a sharp blade, you'd be dead.
Bullocks.
How did it happen from your point of view, Yashek?
We were having a training duel, but it wouldn't be Slavek if he didn't run his gob the whole time. I didn't give a toss until he started insulting my ma. I won't have anyone doing that in front of me.
That's serious. What did he say?
That she squints, and I've got it from her. I warned him to shut his gob or he's done for. I gave him a jab in the shoulder, well-placed and educational, to end the fight then and there. But he got all riled up and came back at me.
That's a load of crap. He pounced at me out of nowhere. I was only defending myself.
I still want to hear what Slavek has to say.
Now that's more like it. We just wanted to warm up a bit. Attack, block, attack, block. But Yeshek completely lost it. Left lower cut, lunge at the knee, then straight for the ribs from the right. All at full force, like he was trying to kill me. So I shout, "Ease up, have you lost your fucking mind?" And the idiot goes even harder. So I smacked him one. What else was I supposed to do?
Where exactly did you hit him?
Where do you think? Right on the skull. I blacked out for a moment, but then I just saw red.
Yeah, he looked like he'd completely snapped. He swung and... Ow! Bloody hell! He struck down at me with a full swing, straight to the collarbone.
Oh, come off it. You're making half of that up.
This bickering of yours is tiring. I'll tell you what I think, but then you'll both shut up, all right?
São as pazes.
Doesn't matter who struck first. It was a training fight.
Oh, it hurt like a real one.
Yeah, I'll have a scar across half my head because of it.
If either of you knew a master strike, you might have come off a bit better. Or at least one of you would have.
Master strike?
Your armed brethren probably call it a Meisterhau. You deflect an attack and strike your opponent in one move.
Oh, don't give us that. Nothing beats a good, solid smack in the teeth.
My thoughts exactly. We could still have a bout, though, eh, Yeshek? Once they let us out.
I'm still pissed at you over the last one.
Oh, come on. I didn't mean that stuff about your ma. I've never even seen her. And anyway, I'm glad I ended up in the infirmary with you. What more do we need?
Yeah, no Ludov breathing down our necks day in, day out.
Who's Ludolf?
Our commander. Tough, strict, but fair.
He's the only real knight among us, really. Came from Marienburg. That's a castle belonging to the Order. It's supposed to be massive.
I'd love to see it one day. I haven't set foot outside Bohemia in my whole life.
Don't worry. You'll see it when we march out of here. But till then, we're stuck here for a while.
Well, I wish you both a swift recovery. I'll be off now.
Thanks. By the way, if you run into Brother Carl, tell him not to take it to heart. We brought it on ourselves. He's a good man, And if you wanted, I'm sure he'd let you train with us at the camp. Just tell him you know us.
But watch yourself, so you don't end up like the two of us. I don't think Carl could take that.
I'll keep that in mind.
And Henry, before you go, I have one more favor to ask. When they were carrying me here, I dropped my purse somewhere along the way. A nice one, made of leather. Could you look for it? It had all my coin in it, but I can barely stand, let alone go searching.
Do you at least know where you lost it?
They dragged me along the path by the ponds. At one point, I got snagged on some bush, so they were yanking me back and forth, and I reckon that's when the purse got shaken loose. It was near that stone well in front of the main entrance to the church.
All right, I'll have a look. Maybe no one's picked it up yet.
Thanks. I'd be grateful. About our little duel, one more thing.
Oh, give it a rest, for Christ's sake. My head's killing me.
Help me.
Shoulder.
Calm down first. Where did you say it hurts?
Down here, under my belly.
I see. It sounds like an ordinary, woman's matter. It usually comes with its fair share of pain.
What do you...
What's the matter? Do you need me to take you to the infirmary? You're writhing around like a worm in salt.
Forgive me, I have a fever of decoction brewing and, it needs straining.
I can't feel my legs or my back. Just a burning pain so bad, even the devil would ask for a cold cloth.
Is there anything I can help you with, good wife?
Who are you calling good wife? The name's Maddie, and no, only a sawbones can help me. Or the Reaper, maybe.
Then it's your lucky day. Because I'm a bit of both. Tell me what's bothering you, Maddie.
Well, it hurts like hell. Here, below my belly. It feels like a couple of hounds fighting over a piece of bacon. And the Holy Brother over there won't help. Says it's a woman's issue. Only I'm regular as a Vesper's bell. This is something else.
That's a vivid description. What were you doing before it started hurting?
Working like a dog I was. Who said I wasn't? Zdeněk? All right, so I sat down on the stairs, just for a little while. My legs were killing me. Besides, those stairs were bloody hard. And ice cold too. It's a wonder I didn't freeze in place.
All right, enough. I get it. How long has it been hurting?
Well, it started the day before yesterday, and it's only gotten worse since then. And I've tried everything. Calamus, yarrow. I even prayed to Saint Benedict and rubbed garlic on my stomach. I even tried hanging from a ladder upside down so it could pass through me. All for nothing. And I almost bashed my head getting down.
All right. I'll try to help you somehow. If you sat on cold steps for a while, you might have caught cold from below.
Whatever it is, I just want it to stop hurting. Sakura. Let them rinse me out with holy water for all I care. Or at least tie a knot in my guts, or I swear they are gonna come spilling out.
Well, I have this medicine here. Maybe it'll help you feel better. Here. If it's as strong as it smells, you'll be back in fine fettle in no time.
Are you sure about this? This looks like the stuff I had to gurgle that one time when I ate too much bacon. But, all right then. I'll hand it over before I give birth over here. What the... Holy Mary, did you hear that too? It's coming from my belly. That swill must be coming back up. What did you do to me? Now I need a bucket for each end. Oh, what's all this gurgling?
Correndo, né? Cara, eu tenho alguns lugares pra ir, hein? É que o mapa aqui é todo fechado, né? Eu ia ali primeiro. Ricomino, como você tá, meu querido? A gente vai no Ziniek primeiro. Vai ter a bolsa do cara, né? Uma das. Casa de alquimia. Várias entidades secretas. Bem que eu vi que esse mapa era fechado. Porque no mapa normal, porque ele tem uma área exclusiva só dele, né? Já conheci o meu tiozinho favorito, Albic. Já, a gente conheceu ele no começo de Gutenberg, quando a gente chegou na cidade. Só que a gente não queria fazer a DLC no começo, né? Agora, velho, a moça vai morrer, velho, por minha culpa.
Christ, what now?
May God give you health, sir.
Essa moça que tá com dor é uma fofinha, você acha? E não é? Roubar não. Tem que ter uma arma, eu vou roubar. Uma arma desse. Não é aqui então? Geralmente lá no primeiro jogo mesmo, o monastério tinha um monte de coisa secreta. Isso. Agora. Não é aqui. Uma porta.
There's not much here. So that's why the confessor wanted flowers from me. He must like them. Where the hell did the confessor get so many valuables? Something doesn't add up here. More flowers.
Eu não sei se eu consigo ficar mais um mês sem jogar, não. Eu já tô pensando até em fazer o modo extremo em live. Olha, velho. Tem outro botão de examinar aqui, já que eu já examinei tudo. Já, né? Cara, pra onde a gente vai agora? A gente precisa voltar lá pra falar com o cara, né? Tomara que a imagem não esteja travando, gente. Tô ficando de saco cheio dessa OBS fazendo isso. Oscila muito a taxa de bits. Ah. Acho que eu entrei no lugar errado.
So this is where they put the altar Voitor and I painted. Beautiful work. I'm sure people won't forget the name Voitor anytime soon.
Realmente foi isso aqui que o Voitor pintou.
Look, maybe we could have a rematch once they let us out of here. What do you say?
You? Forget it.
You'll have to explain something to me. I expected all sorts in your cell, but jewelry? What's the meaning of it?
You'll have to figure that out. I've already told you more than I should have.
That's no help to me. It was all about the jewelry from the start, wasn't it? You sent me to find it.
I didn't send you for anything. You found it on your own.
How did you even come by that jewelry?
Honestly, that much I can tell you.
So you got it from someone? Not as a gift, I suppose. Maybe during confession?
You know I can't say any more than I have.
Well, then at least give me another hint. Where next?
I've pointed you far enough. The rest is up to you.
Thank you, brother.
Até perder. Ih, ele tá todo pintado, ó, inflamado.
I saw you came here with Master Albic. I suppose that would make you his assistant?
Yes, I suppose you could say that. My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Benedict the Novice, but I reckon the abbot already told you that.
Yes. He said you would show us to our lodging, as well as the infirmary.
Your room is at the other end of the infirmary. It'll be the door on the left. There's an alchemy workshop in the other room. Master Albic should find everything he needs there. Though if he needs any fresh herbs, there's also the monastery's garden. Brother Joachim, our herbalist, would be more than happy to help him.
Good to know. Thank you. Will you tell me more about yourself?
I can try. What would you like to know?
How's life in the Abbey?
You're expecting me to complain, aren't you? I'm perfectly happy with a routine life. You eat from the same bowls at the same table every morning. Prayer is at the same time every day. And I fall asleep in the same bed every night. What more could you want?
How did you get to the monastery?
Well, I walked. Or do you mean why I entered the abbey?
I'm more interested in that.
Very well. My parents are long dead, but I have 3 older brothers as well as 2 sisters. That is, I had 3, but one of them didn't live to see her first birthday. Nonetheless, I was born 6th. You see, I'm not a fighter, so I didn't join the army, and after paying for my sister's weddings, I couldn't afford to go to university.
So you had no choice?
Something like that. But I'm happy to be here. In just under 2 years, I've learnt many things. Perhaps the Lord will provide, and one day I'll be in charge of the entire hospital.
Why do you work at the infirmary, of all places?
It's my divine calling.
What do you mean, divine calling?
The Lord chose me to become a healer, but he allowed me to learn through life and discover things for myself.
How did you discover you were supposed to become a healer?
I came to realize diseases don't cause me fear or aversion, or compassion for that matter.
But isn't that natural? When you see someone suffering, you shouldn't just be completely indifferent.
Imagine you have a stoneworker with a crushed foot come in, bones poking out and bleeding like a stuck pig. Is it better to comfort him, or to decide in time that he'll probably lose the foot anyway, tourniquet the wound, and go and get a saw?
It sounds like you're in the right place then.
I'm glad you think so. And between us, so do I.
What did you do before you joined the Abbey?
When my parents were still alive, I cared for them. And when they died, I started my postulancy.
Why did you have to care for them? You have a lot of siblings.
My sisters got married, my brothers left to search for work, and we never saw them again. My parents had nobody else left.
It was kind of you to take on that responsibility.
I didn't think of it as a responsibility. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
So you were with your parents until they...
Until they died. It was really challenging for me. But I feel it helped me discover my calling.
Caring for the sick, you mean?
Yes.
If I ever need my wounds treated, can I come to you?
Of course. It's my job after all. I'm here most days, so you know where to find me.
I think I need some treating.
Is that so?
Eu sempre achei esse cara psicopata 100%, eu já tô desconfiado dele já. Realmente, os médicos não podem ser indiferentes, mas também não podem ser muito sensíveis às questões de doença e essas coisas, né? Mas... ele aqui passou do nível já. Psicopático. Cumprir as outras missões então, né? Eu acho que não vai dar pra gente encerrar esse DLC hoje, hein? A ideia vai ser numa live secundária à noite. Toda DLC em monastério é assim. Vai ter o Kingdom Come 3. E a gente vai ficar preso no monastério. Alguma DLC. Trancado. Olha aquele vinho lá que a gente investigou no começo do jogo. Bom, cara.
Footprints. I can't open this door without a key.
Tivesse alguém lá dentro, né? Mano, que tanto de porta, velho. É muito conteúdo, tá maluco, né? Run. Corri. Eu gordão sem camisa, como assim?
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
Onde que esse cara que a gente precisa falar tá, velho? Vai ser uma meia hora só procurando. O problema é que até hoje esses monastérios tem um monte de... Por favor, não fala que isso aqui é o que eu tô pensando que é. Of Scalets. Ah! A mensagem não chegou aqui, deixa eu ver. Acho que o YouTube bloqueou, hein? Não apareceu a primeira mensagem combina. Mano, vocês viram que eu vi? Gira. Preciso de um banho agora. Deixa eles cagar na sua cabeça. Um monte de monge me cagando aqui, velho. Queria lavar pelo menos a roupa. Olha a roupa. Todo o carisma que eu tinha foi pro saco, né?
You can count on it. My respects.
Lines of defenses. Walls taller than the buildings in Kuttenberg, and a great big cross above it all.
Isso eu queria lavar minha roupa agora. Ali, tem uma pessoa ali.
My respects.
Acho que o YouTube bloqueou de novo. É, bloqueou. Deixa eles cagar na sua cabeça. Agora como é que foi o Corvo que mandou e aí, Corvo? Gostão, querido. Eles não deixam a gente fazer carinho neles, né? As pernas de fora. Ai, que monge mais... Petromil.
Brother Petramil?
Yes, and you are?
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying
Olha a minha
Albert
roupa,
of
véi.
Unitov.
Tô sujo de
The abbot
bosta.
said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Yes, please.
Our monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our
Pior que eu não
orders,
falei nenhuma palavra
monasteries in these
proibida. Não
lands.
sei porque tá bloqueando. Pois é, pra mim nem aparece que tá bloqueado, não. A mensagem nem chega. Porque geralmente quando tem alguma palavra bloqueada, ela fica restrita pra mim, mas a mensagem aparece, entendeu? Aí eu consigo liberar ou não.
God be with you.
This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
Sigismund, knights. The abbot really tries to help anyone, doesn't he?
The rule of Saint Benedict commands us to help those in need. But I doubt Benedict meant the needy dressed in silk and steel.
Então tá bom, né, irmão? Outro mil.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful...
This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Yeah.
Hey, another cistern. And I still don't know where that water is coming from.
Here, in the middle of the monastery. Eu sabia que ele ia falar isso, velho. Here, in the middle of the monastery. Where's the water come from? Toda vez que ele vê uma fonte.
Our monastery libraries and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albic doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on.
Vê se no chat da moderação aparece as mensagens.
This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the
Apareceu
most
também
important
não.
visit and duty of recent years.
And does he trouble you, being here?
Of course not. We vacated an entire wing for His Majesty and his retinue. So he'd be comfortable and the monastery remained peaceful. Apart from the occasional excursion, we barely noticed him.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
The king brought his closest attendants. Even his physician, whom the abbot, I believe, also asked for help.
2 royal physicians in one place? That's quite the coincidence.
Indeed. That's why I'm also curious why your master has come.
That's not for me to reveal. And anyway, aren't monks supposed to keep out of worldly affairs?
That's hard to do when the abbot invites the world through our gates. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
I'm sorry.
Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work.
Quero muito procurar esse monastério aqui no
Welcome to the
Google
Church of the
Maps.
Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes, that's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
Oh, come on. There's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
I see why you wouldn't want to spread that around. It doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
Let's move on.
Eu vou voltar aqui, você sabe, né, moço? Vou voltar aqui à noite pra investigar. O problema é que o monastério... Desculpa, gente. O monastério é aquele lugar assim cheio de passagens secretas. Como vocês viram lá, a gente entrou na adega ali. Cheio de porta, cheio de buraco. E tem coisa escondida.
Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
No. I was more focused on Albic.
I see. Then let me inform you. Over 10,000 bodies are buried here, and some were brought from over 100 miles away.
Why here of all places?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers. After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
Why are they here specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. We'd prefer you didn't go there too much. That part of the garden lies beneath the wing occupied by His Majesty.
Should we move on?
Please.
Eu posso matar o Sigismundo se eu quiser.
Abbot's chapel.
You ain't the abbot mind.
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery
Então o
as possible,
Sigismundo tá aqui mesmo, velho.
including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
É uma tour pelo
The last
monastério.
part
né?
of our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
But if I buy indulgences, I can avoid hell, right?
For lesser sins, yes. Remember, indulgences only lighten your soul and shorten your time in purgatory. But no matter how much you give to the church, indulgences won't save you from mortal sin. I'll now take you to Master Albic in the infirmary. Please follow me.
My respects.
Perdi do cara, velho. É quase uma turnê,
To
velho.
the right is the gate to the wing now occupied by King Sigismund. Don't go near it. You won't get in.
Eu irei.
They don't wish to be disturbed. And if you walk past, please try to be quiet. And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albic. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are you helping Master Albic with?
Mostly I make sure Albic has everything he needs.
Then I'm sure you'd enjoy meeting Brother Crispin in the library. He has books that might prove useful to you both.
I'd say I know everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Albic needs.
Good luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
Deixa eu ver se tem algum lugar pra lavar roupa. Tem, cara, que absurdo. Queria lavar roupa, sabe? Cara, mapa, viu? Vou aproveitar que eu já tô aqui e vou lá perguntar ao cara. O Sigismundo tá onde? Tá aqui, tá? É no terreno da direita, ele falou. Por aqui. Eu posso ficar com a armadura também. A armadura é minha roupa de carisma também. Ah, mas eles tiraram a armadura. Aí me quebrou, né? Sujei a roupa com mais carisma que eu tinha.
My respects.
Tadinha, a média ainda tá passando mal.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
You're Zdenek, right? They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blazena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She's in a bad way. Master Albic is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know, then?
What sort of work does Blazena usually do?
All sorts. She's a maid, so she does whatever needs doing.
Did she ever go into the monastery?
What would she do there? Women aren't allowed in. But she still manages to get where she's not allowed.
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible with her being sick now.
Whatever it
Hey,
is,
Chucky.
out with it.
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the pantry, and she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw her out, but then she fell ill.
How am I supposed to work now?
Who was Blazena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop chatting and get to work.
And how do I recognize Valerie?
Easy. She's the only blonde among the maids.
Where does Blazena sleep? I'd like to take a look at her room.
What for? How do I know you won't nick something?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albic here if you like, but he's got better things to do. Like saving Blazena and the others.
All right, no need to shout. Blazena sleeps in the house across from the church, like most of the help. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed and chest are by the window.
I'll take a look there if that's all right. And where do I find Valerie?
That's her, standing over there. But listen, don't tell her what I suspect. She might take it the wrong way.
Thanks.
It's like my own guts turned against me.
Good day to you.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I need to find something out about Blazena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room, but we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her, and anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
Zdeněk? I don't know. I doubt I'll tell you anything he hasn't already.
What is it? Why are you suddenly on edge?
When Blazena fell ill, I was there. I sleep right next to her. What if I caught it too?
Don't pretend. You were calm until I said your steward sent me.
Shh! Quiet!
What is it?
I'll tell you something, but not in front of him. If he heard, he'd skin me alive.
As long as I'm here, he won't touch you. You've got nothing to fear.
That's just it. You're not here forever. One day you'll leave, and then what'll happen to me?
I don't think Zdeněk will forget about me so easily.
All right, then. What did Zdeněk tell you about Blazena?
Well, he said he suspects that Blazena's been stealing.
That scoundrel. I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blazena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
And do you know exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar outside.
Do you know where Zdeněk sleeps? Maybe I should have a look.
We live in the same house. Me and Blazena sleep upstairs. He's got a bed in the kitchen downstairs, just opposite the door.
And what sort of cellar is it?
The entrance is in the yard, under the stairs. There's food down there, but mainly that's where the monastery wine is kept. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key to some of them.
Sounds like a perfect place to stash stolen goods.
Que lugar que a gente foi, hein?
Where did Blazena usually go around the monastery?
All over?
Right, but that doesn't help me. Where did only she go?
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she was the only one who had access to it.
And where is that pantry?
That same cellar I already told you about. The one I saw Zdeněk run into.
But why would Zdeněk lie about Blazena stealing?
I don't know what went on between them, but lately he's been giving her a hard time. I think he wants to get rid of her.
Now? When poor Blazena's ill?
That's just grist to his mill. The poor lass can't even defend herself, and he wants to take advantage of it.
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her, and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
Minha favorita já defini que é a da Forja, velho, mas essa daqui também tá bem curiosa, a história tá bem maneira.
Did Blazena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it, and you keep it to yourself too. Blažena's got it hard enough as it is.
That'll do for now. I'll take a look in that cellar and see what I can find.
Right, but how is all this supposed to help Blazena get better?
Well, to be honest, I don't know myself. But Master Albic said to find out what I can.
And how is Blazena doing?
E agora?
Honestly, it's not looking good. She's burning with fever and spends most of the time rambling.
Poor girl. I'll pray for her. Let's hope she recovers. I miss her high spirits. And her laugh. Without her, it's so horribly quiet here.
Farewell, my friend.
Eu já dei uma investigada nos lugares aqui do monastério, eu vou te falar, viu? Tem coisas escondidas aqui, com certeza.
Good day to you. Greetings to you too.
Cara, eu queria roubar ele aqui, mas vai ser difícil. Ah,
Trying to take things from you.
a mulher saiu lá de dentro do porão, velho. Não dá.
Jesus Christ be praised.
God bless you.
They chase off a crying woman from their doorstep.
Vou trocar de roupa de novo. Cara, eu acabei passando dentro do negócio do...
Greetings to you. Greetings to you.
Como é que fala? Os monges fazem cocô, velho. E um monge fez cocô na nossa cabeça.
Apparently they took Blazena to the infirmary.
Aye, so I've heard. What's the matter? She had a terrible fever. Poor thing couldn't even get out of bed. There's no talking to her either. She just...
That's a lot of water. What's Stanyek using it for?
When the young novice Benedict came to see her, he turned white as a
Maybe it was just his first time seeing a woman. What did he say?
Nothing. He just rushed her to the infirmary.
Eita, sono danado, né? É que eu tô com sono, velho.
These must be barrels from Lorca.
Florets.
They chase off a crying woman from their doorstep.
Why is there wine spilled everywhere? Someone's been hammering these barrels shut. An empty wine barrel. Of course. Now I get it. Steward Zdenyek's watering down the monastery wine. If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out.
And they couldn't care less.
O que mais tem pra gente fazer aqui? Quarto de Bazin.
God bless. Yeah. Greetings. Greetings to you.
Mother Mary.
não é o cara que tá envolvido, né? Será que eles estão envenenando o...
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid.
Chave da dispensa. Será que era a menina?
Mother Mary, you've given birth. You get it?
E agora? Coisa de pena ali.
I bet if I had some balls and a mustache, they'd treat me. I bet if I had some balls and a mustache, they'd treat me.
Tá, a gente tem algumas opções. Pode falar com o bibliotecário primeiro, né?
Greetings.
Vamos encarar esse cara primeiro, vai.
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar.
What? But no one's allowed down there.
And I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with me, if anyone heard you.
I'm not going anywhere with you. We're talking here and now.
Oh, come on.
No, come on.
Shh, not so loud.
What, you don't want anyone to hear? Then talk.
All right. I won't say another word. Just stop shouting. So what the hell do you want from me? Coin?
Why did you lie to me about Blazena? About her stealing?
What's Blazena got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
She didn't say a word, because she couldn't. She's barely alive. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard, you know that?
Go to hell.
They say you were rummaging through her chest. And you took something.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Don't deny it. They saw you. So what did you take?
I found a key in her chest.
What key? What's it for?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blazena get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ. And that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
Then give me the key.
I don't have it on me.
So where is it?
I don't know, honest. Either I dropped it somewhere or someone nicked it.
All right, then. I suppose I'll have to believe you.
Fui eu. Tcharam! Bobão. Bobão. Eu que roubei a chave dele. Parei, eu juro. Eu juro que eu parei. Não parei não. Aquele ali é o lugar onde o Sigismundo tá, hein? Não tem uma passagem secreta aqui, hein? E esse sujo de vinho aqui? Essa minha eu tô travando um pouco. Será que vai ter gente aqui?
What the? Hey! How did you get in here? And who are you?
I should be the one asking you. What is this place?
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what? And who even are you?
Wojtek. We were writing a book here. All of us.
What book are you talking about?
Brother Yaroslav was translating a book called The Decameron in the scriptorium. And once he'd finished that, he started working down here. When Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he soon realized what it was really about. He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue the translation. They might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
So, what's the Decameron actually about?
That's not such an easy question. And you don't look like someone who came here to talk about literature.
Then at least tell me why Yaroslav was afraid to hand over the book.
Because it represents a new way of thinking. It doesn't focus so much on our Lord, but more on man. On human virtues, vices, good and bad intentions, and all the forms of love.
Really? All of them?
All of them. Mind you, the book pokes fun at the church a little.
And you, as servants of God, were fine with that? It mocks your faith.
I said the church, not God. There's a difference, even if not everyone wants to see it.
Right. So what was Yaroslav working on down here, then?
The Decameron left a strong impression on him.
Nunca ouvi falar desse livro, Decameron.
In the same spirit, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love, or the spiritual life. He later asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About humor, wit, laughter. About everything that can make a person laugh.
Oh, I like that. I enjoy a good laugh just about any time.
Then you and he would have got on well.
Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong faith could.
There's something to that. Who knows how I'd have ended up if I hadn't been able to laugh at myself from time to time.
Just like Yaroslav said, laughter and humor are gifts from our Lord, among the mightiest. But the brothers probably wouldn't see it that way. That's why we met and worked in secret. Sometimes we'd write all night, other times we'd get into heated debates. And sometimes we just tried to outdo each other with witty sayings.
So, basically you were sitting down here telling jokes all night?
Among other things, but mostly we were working.
Go on then. Tell me one of the jokes you came up with.
Now? All right then. All right. Here's one.
Acho que eu encontrei o meu lugar nesse jogo, hein?
The meadow among the sheep. Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
Tell me another one.
So I went to see the apothecary.
Muito bom.
I didn't like him at all.
A cara do Harry.
Apathetic.
Tell me another one.
The brothers are praying when suddenly the candle goes out. The novice gasps, "It's a sign." The older brother says, "Yes, that someone's breathing too hard."
Tell me another one.
What were the last words of St. Lawrence when Emperor Valerian had him roasted alive on a grate? Turn me over, I'm done on this side.
Tell me another one.
Brother Julian cooks fish every Friday and calls it fasting. We just call it a test of faith.
Well, that one was a bit dry.
So was Christ when he walked on water.
Tell me another one.
What do you
Quantas
call
pedras
it
ele
when
tem, velho?
someone robs a storeroom full of pulses, but then repents and puts everything back? Appeasement.
Tell me another one.
A knight goes to confession and tells the priest, "I feel a great weight on me that won't let me sleep at night." The priest replies, "Have you tried taking off your armor before going to bed?"
Tell me another one.
Why doesn't the monastery's rooster crow? Because he's taken a vow of silence too.
Tell me another one.
What book has the most leaves in it? A herbarium, of course.
Tell me another one.
Some of our brothers have a lot in common with God when they're working. Everyone knows they exist, but no one's ever seen them.
Ele não desiste, né?
Tell me another one.
5 clergymen meet, and they've nothing to tell each other. Because they all turned up.
Não resiste, só mais uma.
I don't even want to anymore. But tell me one more.
How does an astrologer flag down a wagon?
No idea.
By his sign.
Tell me another one.
The kitchen lad complains to his master. "The cellar's terribly damp." "How do you know?" asks the master. And the lad replies, "Yesterday, a fish got caught in the mousetrap."
Tell me another one.
Mary não deu uma risada.
I think I'm out of jokes.
Oh, shame. I was hoping to hear a few more.
Sadly. But once Yaroslav gets better, we're bound to come up with more.
Who helped write your book?
Me, obviously Yaroslav, and Brother Ernest, and also Blazhina.
And what was Blazhina doing here? She's a maid. She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
I didn't get it at first either. Why Yaroslav brought her here. If anyone had found out, the abbot would have thrown us all out. But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated or wealthy, let alone just for men. Laughter belongs to everyone. How could we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazhena's just funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack for knowing when to make a joke. It's a true gift from God.
Who exactly is Ernest? I don't think I've met him.
One of the older brothers. He's in charge of all the building and repairs in the monastery.
And do you know if he might have fallen ill, too?
No idea. But now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and Blazhena are doing...
I'd best go and check on him myself. Where's his cell?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
What about the elder confessor, Stephen? Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing, unless someone slipped up during confession.
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you all right?
Yes. At least for now.
No symptoms? Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling bad, report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
How long have you been meeting here?
Since the start of summer.
So at least 30 days?
Roughly. I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
Where did you say Brother Ernest's cell is?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters.
I've heard enough.
Wait. What about me? What's going to happen to me?
I told you, if you're not feeling well, go to the infirmary. Albic will take care of you. Don't worry.
I meant our book. Please, don't tell the abbot about it. We weren't doing anything wrong, but if he found out, he'd throw us out.
Why would I tell him? He didn't do anything wrong here.
Thank you. And may God protect you.
Você todas as piadas do irmão Voita e sobreviveu. Meu Deus. Ah, o Decamerão, ó. A arquialcoviteira. Tem na razão de 10 dias por 7 moços e 3 rapazes. Aqui começa o Peraí que eu vou apertar o chat aqui. O primeiro dia do Decamerão, onde após a exposição do autor é mostrado como as pessoas que iam de falar a seguir se reuniram com o próprio propósito de conversar sobre a direção de Pampinéia. Cada uma delas narra aquilo que lhe parece mais apropriado. Se Chapeleto engana um frade. Sir Chapeleto engana um frade tanto como uma confissão falsa e morre, embora tenha sido o mais vil dos homens. Ganha fama de santo após a morte, chamado Chapeleto. Manifesta todas as coisas terrenas são transitórias e mortais, além disso, sendo em si mesmas cheias de dificuldades, cuidados e trabalhos, expostos a inúmeros perigos, de modo que nós mortais, vivendo entre elas e delas, dependentes, não poderíamos nem ver entre elas. Bem-aventurados intercessores que concedem experiência na sua fraqueza. Irmão do rei da França. Caramba, é um baita livro, né? Caramba. Eu acho interessante que para eles aqui, frades, né? Os monges, a literatura, independente se ela era positiva para a igreja ou não, era literatura, né? Se sentiam na obrigação de traduzir mesmo alguns monges, né? Não todos. Tinham na obrigação de traduzir mesmo que em segredo. Só que a própria igreja acabou condenando boa parte dessa literatura antiga. E até hoje, muitos desses livros são secretos e nunca publicados. São escondidos dentro do Vaticano, inclusive. Que é o maior centro religioso do cristianismo. Vou passar tudo. E não acabou a tradução ainda, né?
It's damp, chilly, but the air is clean. If the disease really spreads through foul air, then they must have caught it somewhere else. Loads of written parchments. They really must have been meeting here for a long time.
Excuse me.
Acho que era isso, a gente descobriu tudo aqui embaixo. Tudo ou quase tudo, não é mesmo?
Greetings to you.
E esse cabelo, meu filho?
I'm sorry?
Show unto us the blessed fruit of thy womb. Amen. Heavenly Father, for all graces and gifts on this
Monge Vicente. Ah, aqui é onde a gente tava. Foi um desses monges que cagou na nossa cabeça.
Progress.
Father, I need to tell you something important. Steward Zdeněk is watering down the monastery wine.
What? That's a serious accusation. I'll be offended if I don't believe you at once, but I've known Steward Zdeněk for years. Have you got any proof?
In the cellar by the house where Zdeněk lives with the other riffraff, I found barrels and tubs of watered wine.
In the cellar? And what were you even doing there?
I was trying to find out more about that sick maid. It might help Albig.
That makes sense.
Send someone to that cellar, and you'll see I'm not lying.
Very well. I'll have it looked into. And if it's true, I'll have Zdeněk thrown out immediately. And I'll be very grateful to you, Henry.
Hold off on throwing him out just yet. I still need to talk to Zdeněk.
Very well. But don't take too long.
So what's this Marienburg of ours like?
It's the biggest castle in the world. Made from red bricks you can see from miles away. It has 2 lines of defenses. Walls taller than the buildings in Kuttenberg, with a great big cross above it all.
That sounds beautiful.
Aye. It's the finest castle I've ever seen. And I've been to a few.
The Poles are trying to take this marvel from us?
Eu achei que a gente ia ter que falar do monge, mas não tem não.
Christ! I'm too late.
Ele morreu?
Some building plans. Looks like a church, and underneath, probably a crypt. I should tell Albik about this.
Grüß Gott. Was willst du?
Sir, can you spare a moment?
Yes? If it's nothing that would disturb the delicate peace here.
I just wanted to ask, what brings you here? Into a situation like this?
My journey to Bohemia originally had a different goal. The Order has interests all throughout Europe, and the Kingdom of Bohemia is no exception. We are seeking support. Capable men and supplies for our eastern border, where tensions with Poland and Lithuania continue unabated. I had plans to deal with certain nobles as well as Sigismund himself, but this situation is an unfortunate complication. Instead of diplomatic negotiations and recruitment, I now oversee order here, so that we can support the abbot and prevent the infection from spreading. Duty is duty, whatever form it may take. The monks seek order and discipline in their faith and work. We seek order and discipline in defending our faith and our lands.
Your name, sir, Ludolf, it isn't very common, but I think I've heard it before.
Perhaps you have heard of Saint Ludolf. Yes, it is rather by chance that I, his namesake, am now here among the Cistercians. He vehemently defended the church's rightful properties against the Duke of Saxony, who tortured him to death for it. Our order is now in a somewhat similar situation, where we must defend our rightful property against many usurpers. I therefore often pray to my namesake and ask him for help in our affairs.
Sir, you mentioned you're in need of capable men. Does that mean I could join you if I wanted?
Ha ha! It's not that simple. To join the order, you must fulfill 2 requirements. First of all, you must be from Germany, or at least speak German. Can you?
Well, not really.
I understand. And second of all, to join a German order of knights, what do you think the second requirement might be?
I have to be a knight?
That is right. But even if you are not either of those things, you can still join us as a half-brother. Halbbrüder.
Halbbruder.
They are not subject to such strict rules of poverty, cleanliness, or obedience as we are, and they do not have as many privileges.
As in?
Huh. Was that you? Ah, never mind then.
Tem alguém que eu preciso falar ainda na biblioteca, né? Eu já falei. Eu acho que eu vou dar uma investigada ali primeiro, hein?
Jesus Christ be praised.
O Spin a gente tinha que ter falado com ele, né?
Kitty! Kitty!
Quer dizer que eu tô só passando, tá? Passar todos os livros possíveis. Eloquência vai à loucura. E me adicionando todo o conhecimento possível. Olha, o mágico é meu. Vai falar com A gente pode pode ter acabado de pular uma missão, né? Por conta do... O cara aqui, né?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Pena que não tem como pular aqui, né? Só que tenha. Nada de interessante. A Momaila. Eufrásia. Com freio. Não é sem o freio, é com o freio. Por favor, que dê pra lavar a roupa aqui. Não dá. Por que não dá pra lavar a roupa aqui? Hortelã. Olha para isso, quadrifolha. Aqui é o herbalista, né? Tem como interagir com ele.
Good day.
Vocês viram? Que bicho é esse? o cemitério. Não entendi muito bem o que é isso aqui, mas ok.
Good day. What do you need?
God be with you.
Vai atirar o cara daqui?
Where's the confessor?
Oh, sucker!
I found another infected.
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought in several more. So, where's your sick man?
With the Lord now. I found him too late.
Lord have mercy. Do you at least know who it was?
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
That's the second death today. Let's hope it's the last. The confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
Don't blame yourself. I'm sure you did everything you could to help him.
We tried, but sometimes there's just nothing we can do.
Será que dava pra salvar eles?
Suffering. And what about you? Did you find out
Umas
anything about
bebidas
the
final de
others who
semana
are
um
sick?
vinhozinho, seja de dois na
Do they have
festa?
anything in common?
Não, eu não sou de beber muito, só socialmente mesmo. Vinho eu até bebo, cerveja eu não gosto não.
I found some jewelry in Stephen's cell. It looked quite old.
Jewelry? Where would he have got that from?
He might have stolen it. But given how strict he was about the seal of confession, it doesn't seem likely. Maybe someone else stole it. But guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to Stephen during confession.
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a theft by now. Unless...
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav and Blazhena were meeting regularly. There's a secret copying workshop in the cellar.
A secret? But why? And what in God's name was she doing there?
From what I gathered, the translator got hold of some indecent book in the vernacular. I think it was called...
The Decameron?
Yes. You know it?
It caused quite a stir at the university in Padua. The students loved it, the masters forbade it, and the clergy cursed it. But back to the matter. What else?
Yaroslav was only supposed to translate the book, but it ended up inspiring him to write something of his own, and that's what he was working on with the others.
That explains why those three got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad air?
Nothing like that. It was damp, but the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone must have brought the illness to them.
But who?
Probably Ernest. If he died first, it would make sense.
Or maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older. Like the confessor.
That's possible too.
So, what are we going to do now?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and I. This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
To the abbot? Right now?
You think waiting will solve anything?
You've all come. That can't mean anything good.
The truth is, more are falling ill and the infirmary's filling up fast.
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds, and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor, Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it started then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
Não revelar o escritório secreto.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest, so the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazhena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Ernest never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact, fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work reasons.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Just breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it, right?
But where did he catch it?
I don't know yet, Father. But I have certain suspicions.
Mapas com ele.
I found building plans in his cell. Looked like a floor plan of the church.
That means nothing. Ernest oversaw all construction work in the monastery.
And what had he been working on lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently. He was assigning tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
Which crypt do you mean?
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the tomb of my predecessors. May their souls rest in peace.
That might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from the exposed crypt.
E agora? Vou examinar, né?
I ought to go into the church and inspect everything thoroughly. Especially that crypt.
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there, no one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Enough. What nonsense is this? No one's going into that crypt. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full. We've already got 2 dead.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but...
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, I humbly ask for your help. Believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albec. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, it's still a deadly illness. and we're within
Por
sight
que eu acho
of
que
the
esse cara
town.
tá no meio
If it
disso?
spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
I know. But as you wish. I'm sorry, Henry. But I'm afraid we have no choice.
O cemitério que a gente... Deu nas criptas lá.
Tibi Domine fratrum nostrum, militer commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortali, immenso semper es prosecutus amore.
Eu acho que não dava pra salvar aqueles caras não, hein?
Liberatum, in requiem ingredi iubias sempiternam. Tuam ergo clementium deprecamur, ut via prima iam transierunt, illum in paradisum tum begnine perducus, ubi neque luctus, neque clamor, neque dolor erit ultra. Sed pax et gaudium, cum Filio tuo et Spiritus Sancto in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Cara, que cinema. Esqueci a palavra. Bonito pra caramba, velho, as cutscenes.
What now? This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
Then what do you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going anywhere outside the infirmary.
Not only that, he's had the monastery gates shut. No one's allowed in.
Or out. Ludolf's men are even patrolling the grounds. We're literally imprisoned.
Still, something must be done.
E aí,
The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry, I know I've no right to ask this of you.
If there's anything I can do to help, tell me. The sooner you manage to get this sickness under control, the better for everyone.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well now. And here you were acting like you'd been forced to take that assistant on against your will.
Actually, that was the case. But let's get to the point. Search the church crypt. If there's a plague grave down there, uncovered by that collapse, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs are.
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I want to rule it out. I still don't believe we're dealing with plague. I'll stay here and tend to the sick.
Let me assist you, friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's enough work here for the both of us. Henry, try speaking with the workers repairing the collapsed floor. In the best case, they might have noticed something. In the worst case, they'll already be showing symptoms of the disease.
And how do I get there? I'm not even supposed to poke my nose outside. The knights are patrolling the grounds.
If they catch him wandering somewhere he shouldn't be, they'll have him thrown out.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak despite his explicit orders. But this is about lives. Henry, I believe you can do it. But still, be careful.
I'll do what must be done. Just make sure you look after the sick.
Hold on. In Italy, physicians wear a kind of hood with a mask. It protects them from foul air and perhaps even the plague.
True. I've heard the same in Padua.
Sounds good. But where am I meant to get one around here?
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. All you need for the hood is a piece of leather. You'll need to hang fragrant herbs around the collar. Something like mint or sage.
Might as well perfume myself all over.
You jest. But yes. The less foul air you breathe in, the better.
You can use the workbench in the alchemical workshop to make it.
All right. I'll be off then.
Best of luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
Uma corda? Onde eu vou achar a corda?
Sucker. Damn it.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. And Mary said, Behold,
Oh, Maddie, it's you. I wanted to help you, but it looks like I only made it worse.
Achar a corda aqui, velho.
I'll have to watch out for those patrolling knights.
Já tem uma missão por aqui.
Is there anything I can help you with around here?
Leave the treatment to us. But Dinesh did mention he's been having trouble with Celarius.
You really think I can do something about it?
Couldn't hurt to try. Go and speak to Dinesh. He'll explain what's what.
I've got a few more.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell me what?
You can get the rope and leather almost anywhere. I'd say you'll find some lying, and you can gather herbs.
And the rest of...
The monastery library has extensive collections.
That's all.
Ok.
I heard you've been having some trouble getting supplies for the infirmary.
That's right. Old Julian seems to think the sick can live on decoctions and ointments. We get nothing but scraps.
Well, if they want to let them starve, I don't know why they need 2 famed physicians for it.
My thoughts exactly. I've told him 100 times, but he just keeps saying he's praying for them. As if that would help.
Well, maybe I could try speaking to the Solarius myself and see if I can, persuade him.
I won't stop you, but I've tried everything I could think of. What's your plan?
I don't know yet. I'll speak to him and try to find out what might sway him.
Suit yourself. Good luck.
Corda aqui, velho. Corda? Eu nunca peguei corda.
Prepare a fresh batch of digested concoction. But no buts. Can't you see how much work there is to do?
I do. I'm going.
Corda. Aqui no campo de construção deve ter, né? Cara, o negócio é que tem que ser super rápido, né? Como é que não dá pra passar por aqui?
Ach du lieber Gott.
Guardas também já estão doentes. Cara, ninguém tem corda nesse daqui, velho.
I hope someone waters you when I'm no longer here.
Vou perder um tempão dando essas voltas aqui, velho. Vê se tem os locais. A letra E é aqui, ó.
Huh? You can't be here! What's it going to be?
I'm going.
Well, what'll it be? Hear me? I've lost my patience. That's it. Next time, don't go creeping around here where you don't belong.
Não dá pra passar. Ah, o Decamerão tá aqui.
Forgive the intrusion, Brother Librarian.
An apology will not spare us this dreadful illness, but obeying the abbot's orders might. Haven't you heard them? I moved in here so I could continue my work and keep the mandated solitude. So leave me in its safe embrace and go away.
I understand, but I've come on an urgent matter.
And I'm urgently asking you to leave me be. I don't want to catch the illness and stand before the Lord. Not yet.
Brother Librarian, I understand your fear, but remember our Lord Christ. Did he fear the lepers? And what did he say to the Samaritan who returned from the church to thank him?
Your faith has healed you.
You see? There's no need to fear the dreadful illness if your soul is pure.
So you believe this illness is a test for us?
Well, yes, I think it might be. But I'm only guessing. I wouldn't dare pass judgment on the Lord's intention.
Ah, you've spoken wisely and humbly. I can never compare to our Lord Christ, but in your words I find comfort and a spark of hope.
May I ask you a favor, then?
But please, keep it brief.
Brother Librarian, I need your help.
What is it?
This might sound odd, but do you have that book where I could find a recipe for aromatic oil?
My answer may sound even odder. I do. It's on the stand over there. One of my brothers was searching for a recipe, an oil for hardened heels, from working out in our garden. Perhaps it will be of use to you as well.
Olha a bancada que tá falando. Agora achar os materiais, cara. Eu vou achar esses materiais. Guardar tudo que...
I hear you and Dinesh are having a bit of a dispute over food supplies for the infirmary.
A dispute? Is that what he told you?
Well, not in those words exactly.
I really would like to help, but you must understand that I can't. No one knows how long the monastery will stay closed. The whole convent has to live off the supplies, and if we are to endure, we all have to tighten our belts.
And what about the abbot? Will he tighten his belt too, or is he exempt?
Don't insult his grace in my presence. Father Jan fasts regularly and sets an example for us all.
Since you brought up the supplies, how much is actually left? Are we talking days, weeks, months?
Months. Not even in my most hopeful dreams. With small portions, fasting, and assuming we don't get a hailstorm that destroys what's yet to be harvested, we'll last 2 weeks. 3 if we're lucky.
Then Albic had better get a move on. Look, I know it's difficult for you, but we can't just let the poor infirm suffer in hunger. If you help me, I'll be glad to repay the favor. Is there anything I could do for you?
Well, to tell you the truth, magpies have built a nest in the tree in the monastery garden. They perch on rooftops, screech like mad, and I can't get any sleep. And they're so brazen. One of them stole my spectacles yesterday. I can't read without them.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. But make it quick.
All right. What's this? Playing dice at a monastery? Now what would the Lord think?
We're not playing dice. This is a spiritual disputation. We're discussing...
Isso é referência do primeiro jogo, não é?
Lord, let this man have a short memory and forget what he's seen here.
I can just see the abbot blessing this disputation, and God threw 3 wands and saw that it was good.
The abbot only blessed fasting and above all silence. He fears illness just from anyone coughing in the choir.
Please, brother. The abbot doesn't know about this, and he doesn't have to, does he?
Besides, judging by the looks of you, brother, you seem like you're a playful soul yourself. What do you say? One more round before we, repent?
I'd rather not. I've made my mistakes, but gambling with a couple of monks isn't one of them.
Then at least don't tell the abbot.
What he said. Let the abbot stay blissfully ignorant.
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're this time.
Cara, uma corda pra isso também. Que adega.
Cheating.
The Lord himself.
Como que eu vou na área de construção, velho?
God be with you. What would you like?
I'd like to ask you something. Look.
See you later, my friend.
Para de linha. Pronto.
What do you want? Oh.
Vamos para o laboratório de alquimia mesmo. Entre os óculos, tem isso aqui também.
Hey, what are you wandering around here for? What's it going to be?
I'm going.
Well, what'll it be? Hear me? I've lost my patience.
Eu tô indo embora, cara. Aqui é onde a gente tem que entrar, né? Cara, onde que é o negócio de alquimia, velho? Ali, né? Vai ter que dar a volta.
What do you want? What the?
Aqui tem um, não tem? Tem ali. Parar. Receita. Óleo, 3 punhados de camomila, 1 punhado de salve e 1 punhado de valeriana. Adiciona a camomila e ferva por 3 turnos. 3 punhados de camomila. 1 salve, adiciona o caldeirão e ferva por 1 turno. 1 valeriana e adiciona o caldeirão. Ok. Óleo. Camomila é 3. Dois. 3. Agora eu tenho que moer. Moa a sálvia. Moa valeriana agora. E sirva. Olha o perfume.
I've got everything I need to make the plague mask. Now, just to actually make it.
Faça o traje da peste. Como que faz o traje? Fiz a máscara da peste. Será que eu vou fazer aquela... o óleo essencial forte? Vai fazer perfeito agora. Primeira vez que a gente faz não dá muito certo, né? Olha. Uma salve. E moia valeriana. Perfeita, perfeita, perfeita. Foi forte só.
Not good at all. That'll be those old
Eu já
herbs.
fiz a máscara já, isso que importa. Aquela porta que a gente entrou é aqui, né? A gente pode vir por aqui e entrar pela adega. Deixa eu ver o mapa. Vai ter que entrar aqui em algum lugar. Queria muito pular aqui, ó. A janela super dava pra gente passar. Olha, velho, dava pra passar tranquilo aqui. Mas o jogo não deixa. Deixa eu ver o mapa. A adega fica por ali, ó. E a gente tem que vir pra cá. Só que aqui é bloqueado, né? Tem outra forma de... A gente tem que equipar a máscara, né? É essa. É, não tem outra forma de passar a não ser indo por cima, né?
Don't worry, you're not the only one. I had half a mind to do it myself. Instead, I have to patrol around here like an idiot.
I know this place better than my hometown now.
One thing's for sure, I'm definitely not...
Bloody rain. What the? Huh. Huh. Strange. What's that? Did I imagine it? Fuck it.
Esse é o jardim? Não, tô no jardim errado de novo.
You aren't supposed to be here.
Ah, velho.
What's it gonna be? I'm losing my patience. I've lost my patience. Surrender, and I'll take you to the abbot. I've had enough.
Ah, velho, não faz isso não, jogo. Tá brincando comigo, né? Vou fazer o quê?
I hope this works.
Vamos continuar. Capô.
I need to ask you something.
Look, you probably shouldn't be here, right? You heard the talk. They say there's some pestilence going round.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here. Tell me everything you know, or a disease will be the least of your worries.
All right, no need to get worked up. Fine, what do you want to know?
Have you noticed anything odd lately? Suspicious?
What, during work? We're at it from dusk till dawn. No time to be watching what's going on.
Sure, but while you're working, you must hear a thing or two. You know how folk chatter while they work.
Well, I suppose there are two groups of workers here. Us lot working above ground, and another lot working down in the crypt. We don't talk to each other much.
Why not?
They're a right bunch of bastards. Maybe because they've been at it longer than us. They hardly ever come up before we knock off. Some of them probably even sleep down there. Ugh.
Why are there two crews here?
We take care of everything above ground. They're dealing with that collapse into the crypt. We hardly ever see each other.
Where can I find the other crew?
Their tents are right next to the monastery wall.
Who's in charge of your lot?
Andra, our foreman. But the work's clearly laid out. He doesn't have time to be breathing down our necks all the time.
I haven't seen him around. Where can I find him?
No idea. Truth be told, I haven't seen him myself in a while.
And that doesn't strike you as odd?
You think, what, he's sick too?
Well, he's definitely not in the infirmary. Hopefully he's all right. Thanks. That'll be all.
Eu acho que eu vou voltar aqui. Vou pegar tudo desse cara. Se eu vestir a roupa de soldado, talvez eu consiga... Vou tirar essa roupa daqui, ó. Essa. É isso, né? É que eles vão me reconhecer de qualquer jeito.
You're not supposed to be here.
Now that looks a bit dodgy.
E agora? Revista a cripta. Tem que vestir o capuz. É que eu consigo ir no jardim primeiro?
Same here. Boarded up and beat. Didn't you hear the boys? We've got to hold out.
É aqui, não é? Como que eu vou? Eu não tenho nem como, velho. fonte é esse daqui? Será que eu pego a espada? Tem como, velho. E agora? Meu Deus, tem um guarda ali, velho. Mano, como que eu vou derrubar o ninho, velho? Caiu. O óculos do cara. E agora? Essa música vai pra cá.
You no business here, you thief! Hey, he's mad! Stop him! Arrest him! He
Ah,
tried to...
velho, que cara chato. Atrapalhou tudo, mano. Ai, tem que ter um infeliz, né? Mas nem pra ele me ver. Guarda. Nossa, tava tudo dando certo. Ah, mentira, velho.
Huh. Strange. Eh?
Chaves.
That's one hell of a bloody pit.
Meus amigos, eu vou beber uma poção de salvamento aqui agora, porque a gente vai encerrar. E eu vou ver se a gente volta hoje com mais uma livezinha, tá? Do Kingdom Come, porque este momento está tenso. A gente vai precisar de muito cuidado pelo que eu tô. Mas é isso, meus queridos. Muito, muito obrigado pela companhia e pelo apoio de vocês. A gente volta talvez mais tarde, se não amanhã, jogando mais de Kingdom Come, pra gente resolver esse final da DLC. E depois a gente vem com o Diablito também, tá bom? Então, muito obrigado a todo mundo que participou aí, todo mundo que deu apoio pra essa livezinha de hoje. Beijo enorme pra vocês. A gente volta amanhã. E fui. Até mais.